Hey boys and girls, welcome down to the underground lair. We have a twofer today. It's Acoustic Wednesday. That's what it is. Anyhow, if you like what you see here, please go on YouTube, Stringman Guitars, like, subscribe, hit the bell. Love you long time. Let's get to it. Okay, so we have ourselves here a Yamaha. It's a FG800C, and it needs some help. It also needs the saddle lowered, and we're going to get these on it. Take a couple preemptive measurements here. I have a feeling the nut height or string height at the first fret is way high. That's got to come down. 22 thou is just floating in there. Okay, so we got to bring that down. String, well, let's see what a relief is. We want 12,000 on a acoustic, and we have too much. So, but then again, it's getting new strings. This one also has some sharp fret ends up here. We're going to take care of that too. String height really can't come down a whole lot on this because there's not a lot of bridge there. But let's see what it looks like after we tighten that truss rod, which looks like a, is it a 5 or a 4? Okay, it's relatively in tune. And what I say, there's too much action, or too much bow in the neck. So before I tighten a truss rod, I want to take some of the tension off of the neck, because you don't want to fight against that. Truss rod works. Let's see where that puts us whenever I retune. Okay, we got our relief right, and let's see where the string height's sitting. Whoa! 9/64, 8/64, 7.5/64. The same, and 6/64. So we want to take this saddle down some. Okay, so we lowered the saddle, and we have a little over 6/64, a little over 6/64, 6/64, a little more than 5/64, 5/64, and a little more than 4/64. No buzz. Going to come down the other end and take another look at this. Okay, looks like the 3 thick strings can come down. Just a little bit. Found out that this is a bone nut, by the way, which is absolutely cool. And so let me take care of these first 3 frets here. Actually, let's see how far off they are. Yeah, they're pulling a little sharp. Get in the those 3 strings are fine. So I'm just going to bring these 3 strings down just a little bit, which will help the string height here. So we're polished, as you can see. Frets are polished. The fingerboard is still very thirsty. So we're doing the same thing that we did in the last video. We are taking some of the ends off of the frets so they're not biting into your hand. These ones here are pretty bad. Do not fear, this is a file that has a safe edge on it. Oh, that's nice. So I'm going to continue to do this, and we'll be back after we hydrate the bridge and the fingerboard. Okay, one thing I always do is tighten these the nuts, or whatever you call them, the tuning posts. You don't want tight, you want snug. F1 oil. There we go. Okie dokie. I've already used the simple green on it. Okay, throw that away. Paper towel. By the way, this F1 doesn't hurt any finish. Yep, that's the good stuff. So the question has popped up on my feed. What do I use to put guitar grease into the slots? The answer is micro brushes from Hobby Lobby. I'll grab up just enough grease to go in the slot. I will hold the string out of the slot best I can until it's there we go. And that's how I do that. Alrighty, so what did we do here? We lowered the E, A, and D string to make it the same string height. That would be about 20 thou off of the first fret, and we adjusted the relief 12 thou, polished the frets, and this must not be rosewood. This must be that new thing that a lot of manufacturers are using, but it still takes some of the oil. It looks better than it did. Polished the frets, new Elixir 12 to 53s. Tightened up the bushings, that's the word I was looking for earlier. We lubed the nut, lowered the string height to a little over 6/64, 6/64, 6/64, a little more than 5/64, 5/64, and 4/64 with no buzzing. And this thing sounds amazing. It has a bone nut, a bone saddle, solid Sitka top with some real nice bear claw markings in it. That's a good thing, by the way. Taylor used to like go out of their way looking for wood like that. We also cleaned up the fret ends, so beautiful sounding guitar. Beautiful guitar. Inexpensive guitar. And I'm super surprised that there's a bone nut and saddle in there. So we're going to call this one done. Tell buddy to come and get it with his Ibanez. I want to thank you again for joining us down here in the underground lair. If you like what you see here, please check us out on YouTube, Stringman Guitars. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. Love you long time. It's going to be a new dance. Anyhow, if you're in the Pittsburgh area, you need your axe sharpened. Facebook, Stringman Guitars. It's as easy as hitting the PM button. Otherwise, take care of yourself, take care of your neighbors, love your neighbor, take care of the old folks, and peace. Have a great day.